soon enough. They look like they want to square up for the engagement. That is a fight to be taken. HYUNMIN! HYUNMIN! Never to be outdone. This kid is shining on the biggest of stages. And to open up a pistol round with a three-piece like that, what a statement to make.
His ability to just adapt to the big stage has been incredible. You need people like that. And now Flashback tested on the other side. Boaster the better. And that's opened the the path towards B.
Boaster has found a bit of an avenue, but HYUNMIN is going to be hot on their heels. A hinder, bit of a catch there. Boaster slowed down to a crawl. 30 seconds left to play with, to work an advantage potentially, but FNATIC are being surrounded on every single front.
They look like they want to go prodding back into HYUNMIN. That's the last player you want to tangle with.
Could be looking to square up to him again once more. This is an opportunity for an ace to open. Denied towards the tail end, but Boaster has no chance in hell of carving a path to success here. The seconds are dwindling, and with it, cements victory.
Have some idea now. That's actually been smoked off with that one way. So a little bit of information denied. HYUNMIN will have heard the Vice going into that direction. Alfajer putting down the wall, and Flashback off the back of that is going for a wander down tiles. What a risk. But a perfect player to do it with the Ghost.
It's all about how you clear that corner. Alpha is dropped in the midst of all of it. Left wondering what the hell went wrong there. kaajak wants the entry though. Be the tip of the spear for his team to set the path forwards. BeYN still holding tight to the corner. Close quarters, exactly where the Stinger will thrive. It is traded out and equalized. Still plant down now from FNATIC. It's that 3v3. Looking to again gain a little bit more ground and not content to sit back and relax.
Yeah, they're going forward because they know the Flashback was on the flank, and MaKo catches contact but catches a bullet as well. HYUNMIN is still behind them with this ult, but can you actually land a big ultimate when you don't know where FNATIC are?
He's just biding his time, doesn't want to reveal his hand, his positioning, trying to keep FNATIC unknown and guessing here. Tap and Flashback, he is forcing the issue in a fight out wide into the open. crashies. Instant response.
Taking util, but as the pop comes through, DRX will have a good resistance here.
Yeah, gearing up for it now. There's a lot of util going to be sent forwards. HYUNMIN, here he is, trying to really light them up. This guy one up is stopped. You're kidding me? Smoke in your face does not matter. MaKo still alive, sitting pretty to the corner, but not for long. crashies. Turning a fire brings it to that 2v2. Still out wide, does force the fight, gets info. Knows where Flashback is still. It's calm, cool, and collected with the aim. Composure's there, and a dimensional drift just to spot out this last straggler. Boaster spotted, and there's no unexpected. Why would you ever think that he could be lit up onto this corner, and it's a war of attrition. Flashback trying to deal that damage still. Freeing's going to be cleaned up here. A lot of damage done in the process, no kill claimed, but you can see some ults now being offloaded to Nightfall to lead the charge. Horns towards the back. HYUNMIN's looking to really speed this one up. He's slowed FNATIC down to a crawl. Crouch tucked tight, seeing if they can avoid the eye of the opposition. Again, double blinds it up. Hinder comes out as a result of it, and BeYN locking down one of the extra avenues, ensuring that he buys time for his team to get in.
They are so claustrophobic right now.
They really are. FNATIC are trying to see if they can find a way to bite and punch their way through this one, but it is stalled out entirely. Plan has to go down. Alpha's got a heavy task ahead of him. Has to really deal with all of this one. The double dash in, crashies, puts a bullet towards it, and Alpha
into B main, into Alpha's territory, and Freeing destroyed. That kill though, so just gone and got that.
Speaking of contested, up the gut through mid. Overdrive now popped off as well. This could be galvanizing, and how the hell do you deal with this one if you flashback? Got to respect that util. It's up to Freeing now. He's got to hold them back out towards market. Ajar with the movement. crashies is just trying to make it awkward, but it's not good enough. Not against the likes of him. Real heat up in form over the course of this tournament. He stamps down his authority over towards the B side. Time being bought for his team to get into the fray, into the fight.
Could be winnable here still, actually, with the Steel Garden. We'll see whether Alpha wants to commit it.
Waiting into the back pocket. Corners need to be cleared, though. That's great movement from kaajak. Just Ajar again with that movement in time, but it's not enough. Purely mid-control. The sole focus here for FNATIC. Backing away, Hunter's Fury. They see that one as well. That pressure coming in through into market now. The trip really going to be highlighting a lot of these players, and that's just to relieve most of it. Still with Flashback going down, and Alpha soon to collect.
Huge value from the Stinger, isn't it? Able to collect onto Freeing, who's gone pushing out in B main again and died. This is a gift for FNATIC, an absolute gift. They thought they were going to have to use massive amounts of ultimates in this round, and actually, they might get away with it. In a really good position now, 5v3 with full market control.
DRX have a bit of a buffer in the bank, but whether or not they want to go for it, dependent on if they can find some kills. Paranoia is going to be good. Connection onto the 2, forcing FNATIC. Backing up. Digging in deep now into the side to try and hold this one back into the retake. HYUNMIN swinging wide. Time is ticking though, and with HYUNMIN falling, surely that's it. First domino that was needed. MaKo will just try and exit and roll and retreat out, doing damage where he can alongside BeYN, despite the poorer weaponry.
Yeah, not even just safe, but he wasn't up to it previously.
Lion Prowler again, that trip. I want to really play off the back of this one. Way out into the open, that's a steel guard, and you're going to be forced to respect that one. TPing back and away, the side up! Pulled out Freeing, hello! Shorty into the hands of BeYN, that's long distance and range, but Freeing has been set up beautifully still. Jammed out Hinder, and what?
Trying to double, triple down on stopping FNATIC from taking this space. Got to imagine that HYUNMIN is going to be looking to reactively ult wherever FNATIC decide to end as well. And the buy is shoddy. FNATIC are going for a half.
It's all over the place.
2 Guardians, 2 pistols.
kaajak trying to force the issue as well, trying to take a fight forwards, but that is a good connection. Convergent pass is ready. These players are lit up. Hailers around their heads are going to be slowed down. That fault line not quite good enough for the bodies. The players ready to swing out and trade anyway. Finding their mark and finding their footing. These are guns reclaimed, but again, it comes from every single angle. Watched for, anticipated, freeing, put in the squeeze. Crashes from behind. Looks to do the damage. Dimensional drift to escape. No way. An exit out as well. This is uncertainty across the map, but it leaves it in the end all just down to crashies. Snarled up, chewed up, stunned up. Know exactly where he's playing from. It's an essential 1v1, but he missed. Right time for MaKo. Then claimed to be main, and now crashies. Surely it's inevitable. Wrapping pillar, guessing game.
But now it's not planted for him.
It's a major difficulty. Not even really the right weapon for the job, but he just spots it. Freeing back towards it. They spot each other out, and now getting a bit of a move on. Smoke layer down. Haunt is broken. Freeing defense in his mind. The captain to cover through the smoke. Watching onto the angle. MaKo falls. Freeing! He is hard committed.
Off your feet!
Here comes the breach ultimate.
Rolling under MaKo. He's still holding down a convergent path, like you said, and that sets it up beautifully. MaKo strikes where it hurts. Slow to a crawl once more. And the flood in from DRX ready to put a stop to whatever FNATIC we're up to.
They've been waiting for that the whole time. HYUNMIN sat there, feasting on the ult orbs. Throwing bodies in now to try to take down Alpha. You still got to give him a little bit of worry.
Of course you do.
40 seconds.
You know how good his rifling can be.
Ready to defend the B split, but Steel Garden's going to force him out.
Steel Garden fault line, slowing it down, freeing. He did get out just in time, but that is a lot of ults being used now. Overdrive, and that's freeing, just putting the bullet straight to the body. And the brain of kaajak, double holding up. HYUNMIN is fast onto the scene of the crime. Now you tell me what is that? From the bloody break. It's Alpha again. Inserts himself and shouts out his authority onto the right. Holding Util wants to square up and take that fight. Double ups, shoulder to shoulder, him and crashies doing enough damage. Make sure to slow the approach. DRX really being stalled up, chewed up, and with that C's connecting, trying to spot the tendrils. Where the hell are those bullets going? Time is of the essence. No anticipation for MaKo, but it's all being covered. Chronicle, what a time to come alive. BeYN trying to batter his way past this one, but with time going down to the shreds and finer moments. Second mark for DRX.
Chronicle's expecting them to go market here.
Contestant, smoke in your face as well.
He can swing around and fault line all of this for crashies to play through.
Forward a peak, it's a horn forwards again, but now this is getting a little bit messy. It's a fault line again, sidesteps and avoided. Sees is good, and the paranoia a little bit better, but still, HYUNMIN lights out, double dash forwards again, but recalled back just to get tricky with it. Chronicle forced out into the open. His position noted from prior. Now kaajak and crashies.
Just a lack of experience really for FNATIC, because they don't want Alfajer off. So that means they don't have the same level of tools to deal with kaajak. kaajak can be pretty confident on this spot, but again, like I said, the kills are just not going his way. He's got himself on a good line, but that's not where DRX are looking to go.
Full contact, so brave when you know the kaajak is holding on to the operator. And Alpha, rifle aim tested. HYUNMIN with the trade. Chronicle, it's a fault line up towards the top section of BeYN, and the kills they claim at least, and the space is there for DRX. Flashback. See if he can take that fight, but kaajak finally spotted and reveals his hand. He's doubled up. Has some backup. BeYN looking to bait. Shoulder just peeking out, but you really good tidings here for FNATIC. War further back. Alpha can't really kill the clone in time, so it's unfortunate for him. Triggered early. Now primed, ready for the pounce. Bit of an exit coming through. Wants to slow it down. HYUNMIN, it's not favored trying to take a fight like that. Will recall all the way back into it. Still, it's going even, not quite. Scales being tipped in the favor of FNATIC, all at the back of Alfajer. Doing some heavy lifting now, 17 to 11. Before he falls down, back to that spectator seat. Plant still down for DRX. Looking to retreat back.
Yeah, dropping off in this position is dangerous because Boaster still has a smoke.
Yeah, smoke
or at least
up.
he will do. He's already used one, but the next one's going to be coming back online very shortly.
There.
Dart up in a few. Fault line to clear most of the way, spotting out the players. HYUNMIN wants a chance to shine here, but Boaster, what a shot. Adjustment though from BeYN. Micro flicker, that!
And it's something. He just activates, man.
Oh yeah.
He definitely refuses to lose in these kind of situations.
You main control freeing, hold on. Might be surprised sorely here. Okay, well he still ends up finding out one. A deep push of Alpha, almost anticipating there would be a second player with him, because why would Alpha be playing that brave and brazen up towards main?
I think he might have even caught a glimpse of kaajak, just for a moment.
Gearing up for the B split.
Yeah, he found the perfect line there, didn't he? kaajak going to find it hard to get out of this spot, even as Neon. He's got to land the first.
First shot goes wide, it just was not there, and you called it, Josh. You said it, spoke it into motion, freeing. Sends him packing. Head slams back to the seat, same can be said for Boaster here. An instant answer. What an entry for the next. A few players have built up the bank, but
through that.
they're walking all the way through. It's a flash forwards again, but that has just gone wide again with a shot. Flash didn't even connect it to the first place, but what a stun. Follow-ups there. FNATIC filling in the gaps, making sure to reinforce all the available areas where there could be that weak spot. Double dash forwards again, freeing, doing some damage. Carving out a path to success into B. Flashback has a TP as well, just to get into the cross. Has that spike in his hands, and now a fight forwards again. Conversion paths. This sort of connection just into the back. Chronicle was a sit-in duck. No help, no bailout, but Boaster will at least answer back. Flashback and free now in a 2v3. Nightfall now used to get some more information. It's going to be 2 tags. Plenty more where that came from now. You can see it. FNATIC gearing up.
Oh, the
One
TP.
step after another, the TP forwards. No
Unheard.
sound cues. Freeing. It's all comes down to reaction. He's not going to be knowing exactly where Boaster's playing. And he slipped the net into a 1v1 now, but time ticking away onto the defuse. Half earned. Boaster taps, trying to pull freeing out wide and into the open, but it doesn't.
He's often the player that drags FNATIC, kicking and screaming forward to believe.
Walkabouts, Guardian in hand. Kicking and screaming, he might have just done it, but surely, what is that?
Where did the...
I'm not too sure.
Where did the shots go?
Need a 0.25 at that one.
How on earth? Has he got a Bible in his back pocket?
Might have been moving. Bit of inaccuracy there, but what a mistake to make in a moment like this, when the weaponry is really getting quite tight for FNATIC still. BeYN willing to take point now. Answer back for his team. Still, guns not able to be reclaimed from spots like that, but rapidly approaching. This is FNATIC now trying to apply the pressure and the squeeze. Paranoia and forwards. kaajak damage done, but inside the spawn. Flashback's no more. It's up to BeYN now in a 1v3. Ults against him. Steel Garden will push him out to the outer reaches of the site. kaajak as well going to be that human drone. Gets the info, exactly what they needed, and now Discipline played for, trying to set this one up to 3-2-1 and swinging past
That one
it.
with low eco. And going for a tiles crunch here.
Hello.
Pushing down.
Yeah, pace increased. This is completely subverting the expectations. FNATIC, we know them to be a bit of a slower team, but no one home, no one waiting in the wings to receive all that pressure. It's Flashback now with that dimensional drift. He's going to be gaining a ton of info. Backside control, Rolling Thunder. This is committed nice and early. Push back. Again, not allowing for that plan to go down, to get it into the post plan once more. Still with that util up. Wall into your face in close quarter combat. That's where it's going to be thriving now. Hunter's Fury, another layer towards it, and there is no comfortable ground to stand. Real opener here. The best of 5 lower finals. Pressure into the corner. Alfajer spotted out. There's that recall, and look at it. They just follow it. The sight lines onto the minimap. The blind is good. The rifle aim could be a little bit better, but still, it's the kill that counts.
Oh, and now a little bit of patience called by MaKo. A 5v3 on the verge of winning map 1 of the lower bracket final, and he just makes sure everybody is calm and resets. There are no mistakes to be made here. No opportunities for FNATIC to get back in. They've had to spread the defenders back out, and Chronicle alone with a stinger in the right place at the wrong time.
Maybe the sole recipient of this one, MaKo. So not used just to clear that front section of sight. Sees the all clear. Smoke layered down. There's possibilities and potential to play in this one, but no one's really home. Towards the back, still umming and ahhing. DRX though will be able to lay claim to most of this site now. And kaajak is there, operator in hand, still finds it. Flashback now, left to answer back. Can he do it? Can he get it done? The reactions are fast as anything, and surely this is it. TP backing away, kaajak all on his shoulders to survive in our opening map here. The DRX just like that, they scatter, peel up the rug, peel up the curtain. DRX don't want to give any more opening fights, no more engagements. They want to play this one with discipline. They want to make that stake.
And that puts things on Flashback.
Spotted, freeing there onto the side as well. And, well, aim well trained, anticipating that this fight could be taken, dinked across the board here. So much damage being done, and the FNATIC players getting whistled down. It's almost anything, nothing at all. Boaster very much alone now. ISO needs some bailout from the rest of his team. Flashback looking to see if he can square up and take that fight nice and early, but the IGL makes him pay and makes him hurt for it. Chronicle following up again. B-side's going to be there for the taking here. 2v3 for DRX to play and make it a 1v3.
Planted.
All on the back of BeYN coming up through the flank. Alpha the first.
Yeah, it's an off angle as well.
At the moment, no resistance.
Oh, and Alpha just takes a peek. Not anticipated, not expected. What a mistake for MaKo to make. HYUNMIN looks to, again, see if he can answer back, but as he's peeking for the info, Kai wins the engagement. Critical win cons being met here for FNATIC's bonus round. We talked about it. You've got to be winning those 1v1s. DRX have been capturing that lightning in a bottle with the way that they've been playing.
Well, MaKo was just unaware for the first, wasn't
For
he?
sure.
Flashback, if there was going to be a hero, a savior, it would be him.
Boaster.
Doesn't have the spike this
Spotted
time.
here for FNATIC. We know they're a team with that resilience. They've been in positions back against the wall at times before. Flashback. I don't know if you want to contest with this guy, still through the wall.
DRX looking to try to take the fight to them in mid on a bit more of an eco round.
See them really squaring up. Look at that, the recall is popped off again, but it's haphazard, really thrown together at the last minute. But that blind is good. The damage not quite with the follow-up. Instant reaction called for here by FNATIC. Moving over towards B. Leaves it into the hands of Freeing, but he doesn't have a weapon for it. Only the full armor. Has the util though to try and slow them down. Everybody goes over the wall at the same time. The blind is even better. BeYN drifting back and away here to trade intact here from crashies. Knocking down the reactions as well. Boaster is really quite brave. The reload hurts.
Yeah, but also a massive force on the refract. HYUNMIN using that really early in the round.
The crash going to be fading soon enough. FNATIC though looking to see if they can increase the pace. Kajak's in, all the way forward. I mean, this guy completely ISO from the rest of his team. Doesn't matter. One-man army comes in.
BeYN had util in his hands. He wasn't expecting them to be all the way on site already.
And his pace is just so unorthodox for the way that FNATIC like to play. Normally the slow siege, normally the ones to take their time, but return at least to kill going his way. Dimensional Drift now is going to get that extra information. 1, 2, 3 players spotted, looking for the fourth, and he's found it. He's now going to be calling for the rest of his team to see if they can collect these kills. Oh, that's a good blind. Flashback, exits, crashies! Delivering and raining down and laying onto him. Goes both ways, and now in a 2v3. Still all onto HYUNMIN. MaKo, see if they can find a way back past this one, but the smoke only just earned up, and Alpha's ready. He's got the shorty, held in hand. Lined up there, surely they can. Got to be expecting and reading this one. You have bullets to the dome, only saved by the box there, but now you can be feeling it. Heat turned up. It's FNATIC sending this one flying forwards. Thorn's going to be used to try and slow the approach, but it's still guarding all the weapons torn away out of the hands of these DRX players. It's up to them now to put a stop to it. Again, they go over the wall together. Emphasis being placed, and the gun just does not come back in time. Fight set up for success once more. FNATIC are coming into this one drilled, ready. Discipline in their hearts. They lay claim to most of this one here. Already with that side control, still feeling uncomfortable. It's a hinder that does connect, and DRX should be surely getting this one. No way!
Right, so he doesn't have to be super worried, but there goes MaKo. That's the punish I was talking about.
Who's next?
A real step up from him. Now you're seeing ult's going to be popped off. All earned prior. Kajak's behind. That's Steel Garden. Hello, where's he going with that one? They're trying to combine their might again with a util to follow through. Convergent paths, that's enough of a slowdown. No one's home. No one entering into this side. The pit's going to be layered down anyway. That's going to attempt to get them back in, but for DRX answering back. It's a quick pivot. FNATIC not looking to contest over towards B now, and they're going to get that mad sprint over towards the A side. It is open for the taking, but it's still left in that player disadvantage.
See whether Boaster can hold the horde off for a moment.
It's an onslaught now. It's going to be approaching his position rapidly at that slightest of off angles, and that, no, okay, the Nightfall on top of it. He's not able to take that fight. Stand his ground towards it, and the back to crashies. Instinct kicking in, the awareness in the back of his mind, and he's being pressured from multiple locations. Crashies, no way, no way!
Get to another grand final at Champions. What a performance. Reminiscent.
The leg spotted, but that might give him the timing to take here. Flashback's got to hold this one back. There it is. Boaster just wandering into mid. but his team's going to be speeding up off the back of this one. Flash up and overhead here, and he's spotting the backs of these players. HYUNMIN left to contain, and now a bit of a pincer, putting that pressure right back onto kaajak. Slowed down, to saturate, flashes again to buy him a bit of time, but they're trying to take this one tightly together with discipline. Again, you don't want to let it slip. Not a chance like this, not again, and this is it. DRX, their time to shine. With a round on the board, much needed.
30 seconds left.
No real opportunity for Alpha to get back into this one. Not with the operator, not with a spike in the middle of nowhere.
And off the back of just a small adjustment, DRX come away with what could be a flawless round. But far too little, far too late.
Yeah.
Unless they're able to string this together into something ludicrous.
Yeah, not to be poking up as well, so Flashback has missed a trick with it. A-Link is going to be contested.
They might be overcooking this, though. They're going to use the Steel Garden as a
27
fake
seconds, 27 seconds, he sees the sign of life. As the Steel Garden over towards B, going for the split now. It's a dimensional drift, disrupting this one again, but he's being pulled back off to the side. We'll see if he can exit out into them. Flash is held into the hand, but again, their weapons removed, but not inspecting it, not clearing it. Finally, the weapons are free into their hands. HYUNMIN trying to jump onto the chance, but Alpha! He's a monster, man! Tucked into the corner. It's a nightmare of a round has been turned here for DRX. Thought the time could have gotten away from them, but now it's left up to BeYN, and at this point, they know exactly where he stands. Discuss it at this point. This is really just looking ahead to Haven.
Yeah,
unless we see that miracle magic. But it does need to be perfect. Across the board, there's a wall in your face, a lot of damage and bullets coming on either way, but Alpha falls. Wall even being baited out in the process. It's caused a bit of a scurry in the camp of FNATIC. You see the players repositioning. Reinforcements arriving over towards B, but calling again for the pause.
Flashback doesn't have that gate crash to be able to enter, but HYUNMIN still with his engagement abilities.
Footsteps potentially.
Yeah.
He's walking around. Okay, freeing. Watchful eye on it.
Both teams looking to try to punish any defensive maneuvers from their other. Freeing spots out some players in mid as well, so can give that info to MaKo that A is probably going to be a little weaker. Should still be a player hanging over towards B for the re-hit. Should be some exploring through mid off the back of that flash. So DRX take a lot of space here on the A side.
It's all theirs, essentially for free.
30 seconds
Being
left.
that backup policy, lying in way towards it. Flashback might get tested soon enough. Time running a little bit short there, just a few stray shots missing the mark. Alerting to the position. FNATIC can still take this one, and as well as they take it together, trade it out, at least with the one. Chronicle, though, he's delivering it now. He's raining and hammering down those blows with the pistols in hand. The damage is going awry. Not really landing onto the opposition, but as I say that, now you're seeing it. It's a Prowler, Thorns up and overhead. A double dash into that smoke to try and dominate that angle. Still it's Chronicle, he's forward, steps forwards onto the mark again. Now Horn lights them up, and the bullets raining down. Still Boaster's going to be taking a dink of his own. TP's in to try and disrupt this play. FNATIC fast onto the scene, looking to see if they can make a play towards it.
Really quick on the flank here, kaajak.
Planted.
Coming up behind to challenge Freeing.
And that's a fight to be taken at 1 hour. Free and drop now, the pressure is applied from multiple angles. A pit is the extra element introduced here by FNATIC. Really ensuring that they do not let this opportunity slip. BeYN going for the reclearance, but kaajak plays it well with patience and discipline. Holds his hand, doesn't overstay his welcome, and he's going to be just harassing from the sides the entire time. The emphasis and the onus being placed onto DRX. They're the ones who have to fight their way past this one because it is a slow death from 1,000. Coming into this one angry.
Yeah, this one flawless. Look at the punish here on both of these players. HYUNMIN punished inside the smoke. Chronicle anticipating that. And also the Odin being used to spam through the wall. Pretty similar to getting antied here on their attack sides.
Big reads by FNATIC and a double hole, double face.
They're so ready. I mean, that one as well could easily be to counter HYUNMIN when he takes his normal pathing over towards A-Link.
Every player on DRX feeling like they have to be the ones to step up, but they just don't have the weapons for it. The shot's not landing. This is all FNATIC right now. They have put on a statement on Corrode. Leading out the available DRX players now. There is no more chances and no more hope for DRX. In the hands of Freeing, but short-lived for just yet. 5 players grouped up over towards A now, looking to apply that pressure. Reinforcements need to arrive, and what a perfect paranoia just in time. Poster towards the back, and the shots don't land. The recall back, and Alpha DRX are playing themselves in anyway. What a way to assert yourself and announce yourself to the party. Felt like that one was falling to pieces when the duelists weren't really able to get anything going, but
that shows you the power of the refract in that situation too.
Absolutely.
HYUNMIN pulls all of the attention. Trip broke on the flank. Freeing started to think about it, but Alpha would have to hit some ungodly shots to make this one a reality.
It's going to have to be surgical. It goes on either side here. kaajak already taking a dink to the dome. Not much life left in him, but he can still do some damage perhaps from this angle. But time is ticking. It's getting away from him, and right from behind, that's where BeYN is going to strike.
I mean, that's a good, confident look from BeYN there, pushing all the way upstairs. Not just cowering on the site after getting brutalized on Corrode, looking to try to take the fight to FNATIC. HYUNMIN, he takes a loss, but also Chronicle are a nasty duo to hold on. But DRX can be pretty overwhelming. They take the front site at least.
Yeah, it's slow for now. Trying to save a bits and pieces of the util to try and take into the further fights. Deep smoke that's going to be layered down and dropped down. Still that logs angle is going to be anticipated. MaKo to clear it. That dart not dealt with. It does light up multiple players, but they're flooding in now, trying to get the fight going. But what a flash and blind. It is Flashback with the immediate answer back.
They've got so many tools to deal with that Viper wall. MaKo was set.
Spread out. You never really be one player that shots fired off. Turret's a bit further back from now, but Chronicle's gone down. That's just spam through the wall.
That's brutal. Getting this out possibly, but don't have too much room to maneuver. You can't go anywhere here. You just got to re-hit.
Comes down to this fight, taking us an off angle though, and this is disjointed. Freeing, he's not ready for the trade. Almost immediately off that back. FNATIC forwards again. Alpha wants to step up even more. Cage in your face though, and this is damage being dished out on either side of things. Crashies! It's two instantly layered out, and Freeing takes the right time to strike. Patience played, but doesn't have control towards the back of the site. Boaster left turning around, looking for the time to see if he can deal that death blow. Denied for now. Freeing spotted out just from that barrel, and the shots are going wide. Boaster still with that control. It's going on either side. MaKo! He's done him dirty with that one. IGL v IGL action, and the running and gunning is what's saving them in this. kaajak in a 1v2. And no one willing to give him that sign of life. No one willing to give him that fight. MaKo! It's respectful, isn't it?
It's revolting. There are a few traces there that detect Chronicle. They have over an 80% win rate when they get the first kill across this tournament, DRX.
Yeah.
And you see that
a couple of sheriffs still have a gun or two, at least with the Guardian, but up in mid here, Flashback, you might get overzealous, and indeed, that's a head.
This is here to keep that clean sheet they're working with. FNATIC can love a thrifty though.
kaajak contact. Boaster, he has a paranoia in the back pocket, repositions though, and spotters it out at least now. There's about 40 seconds left. Double dash in, that's a TP alongside it. Reveals the position, kaajak doesn't care. All popped off, and he is safe as anything. Even the gun reclaimed in the process. He's got a rifle now, and this is applying from multiple directions. Plan from DRX is caught for. It's going to be towards that A-link area, but you still have the smokes to contest with. These players are going to dig deep. If they fight on the site in a position like this, FNATIC have got them surrounded.
Drone doesn't get a tag on BeYN, he'll have a chance.
Broken, but there's no fair fight, no squared up engagement. Dart reveals, HYUNMIN spotted, noted, out, and this is too much to overcome. Overwhelmed!
4 people
They're gonna
here.
refight. Flash through this one, they've got a ton of util to do it. It's a paranoia to lead the charge, and I mean, Freeing just worse for the way. Didn't expect that one. MaKo's gonna try and hold it down here, recall into the corner. The heads are turned. What is that from Flashback? To TP up the gut straight through onto the site, but his immediate return of that fire. kaajak is there. Lying in wait now with the operator, might get another chance of things as well with the contact plays of DRX. They're playing right into kaajag's wheelhouse. And BeYN's in a 1v2. Unexpected, unanticipated. Alfajer should be able to do it easy enough.
Any confirmation over here from the drone, and Chronicle might think about ulting, but he's
walking up.
So
He's walking up.
deep.
He's freeing. He's found himself that opening fight as well, but kaajak is happy. Responds to the opposite side of the map, out towards Garage. As HYUNMIN dropped. No theft, hold on. Spotted out where crashies is, a flash as well, but he's repositioned, the reposition is paranoia, they don't know! It's a half clearance and crashy thrives underneath it! Buying enough time for the rest of his team to get in, it's an anger smoke place, and this is dangerous territory, dangerous indeed. BeYN rattling a couple of heads, trying to knock it all together, but that is...
What a wild play for crashies. 99% of the time, players are leaving the site there, and instead he tucks into that deep corner, and it's so unexpected. DRX not... Boaster hears it, calls for reinforcements.
Drone sees a lot of them. And they're already calling for the players to move forwards. That is spam into the corner. MaKo didn't know where to stand into that one. TP as well, unexpected as anything. Another fight taken towards it. This is so damn aggressive. FNATIC, they don't let them breathe, man. Not a single inch of space is given up. There needs to be a course correction for DRX. Everything they're doing, butting their heads into a grand final, especially the top tournament, the best spot, the biggest stage of the year. Doesn't stop. eco round overall, but there's a tag and damage done through the wall. Alpha, with him gone, a lot of the setup removed, and again, the call for the speed up. To double dash over, the recall as well, going to be pulling them all the way back, but again, okay, follow the traces, and you're going to be finding your marks. Damage done to all of them, up on top of logs. They are not ready for this. Paper X, or excuse me, DRX, giving glimpses of Paper X with the way that they're bloody playing, but crashies, still a danger player. Lays it in towards the back, but he's just one man. What can he do? Lights up. Knows where the two players stand. TP across. This is a crossfire setup. Flash forward to the fight taken.
Spotted that.
The gate crash. Lines in your face. TP to be taken. Into the back. It's a fake one. Double dash over towards it, but that's a pocket to play in. Alpha strikes where it hurts the most. You don't have your diligence if you're not clearing this one out. HYUNMIN is just trying to punch a hole through the defense. It's too much though. Way too much. And just like that, in rapid succession, it's FNATIC trying to end this one 6-6. Even up the half, blind in your face, shots fired in the dark, but surely...
What a play. What a nice little pocket for Alpha to navigate around, and even when lit up by the drone, manages to take down HYUNMIN.
There with the gate crash, already trying to post himself back up, but this is a setup here. MaKo holding close. A shoulder might spoil the party. Reveal his position before he's known, and he's trying to re-clear off into the corner. Overwhelmed, potentially damage. Oh my goodness! Coverage there from Chronicle. Bottom section of mid. Could have been even more deadly at that, but MaKo still delivering, still raining down those blows.
How on earth was he able to get so much value for just going on that great chance to win here on Haven?
Doing a thing.
Turret gone, that's an okay! Large face with the presence here. FNATIC are never down and out for the count, even with the weaker weaponry. Fight taken forwards towards them. Reaction here from DRX, but this is overwhelming. Potentially there, the bodies are just toppled. Backflips occurring onto the B site. And all in the name of FNATIC. They spell it out in the blood of their enemies. What a return. And it feels inevitable at that. BeYN, he didn't come into this with much weaponry whatsoever. That's laying at the feet of his comrades.
He won't be leaving with much either.
Damage done to Cron. 7 bullets. Rapidly from behind, crashes onto the flank. This surely should be a done deal. Finished business, especially with the damage done to BeYN. Steps forwards.
Of all weapons.
Not too sure.
Currently had that in his hand. God, that shot to MaKo as well.
Adjustment.
To the classic.
Should be open for the taking here. The A site momentarily there. Smokes on smokes here, pushing them back, and the paranoia is the extra element, just in case. You can see diligence there with the anchor smoke.
Yeah, definitely. Looking to put down the snake bite, throw down a little bit more utility, and buy time for the orb to come back up.
Paranoia, dart, double dash forwards. Hold on, he's playing this one into the anchor smoke. This is rapid by DRX. Kills acclaimed across the board. But a weaker weaponry, surely they can't stay the hand of them. Up from the high ground, kaajak got his eye on it. Flash in your face, and he's made it a 1v1. Flashback versus kaajak. Yoru v Yoru, and it comes down to the final margins.
With an opportunity to go for...
Hey up, hey up, hey up! What an adjustment! Micro flick to the dome, flashback is gone. Out for the count in this round. Deep push down mid, that's the IGL done. Bleeding out now is DRX, they need to find a way. Has to be the playmaker, if there's any chance for DRX in this one. Potentially hearing with the sound cues, but guns out, well trained, return of it. Trying to tip-tap again. Good movement overall. Rightful aim of Alfia is intact. Players are spotted though. Our alarm bots triggered. That's going to be alerting it and calling for the speed up now. FNATIC are getting a move on.
They don't know that there's 2 on the flank, but Alpha puts down the turret just to make sure. FNATIC fully in control. The Viper not present in this postman, but the numbers going into Chronicle's ult, which you need the site for. Seems like a good idea to try to take the site.
Gate crash. It's heard and broken. That's going to be looking to dismantle most of this one coming through, but there's a dart not broken in time. Hunter's Fury is going to be used to supplement, but no way off the mark. It's FNATIC who don't want to play into this one. A mad dash scurrying away from the action.
Well, BeYN's just used his ult as well,
TP.
so now Alpha has a completely free one.
That's going to be heard. But the question is, where is it? Lying in wait, heaven or hell. It's a guessing game right now, and BeYN has to win this fight out. It's a critical one.
30 seconds left.
The IGL down and out. This is 27 seconds
What
left
are they
into
cooking?
the round. What are they cooking? HYUNMIN still lying here. Hinder drop down on top of it. The spike is laying in retreat. Ooming and ahhing, moving around the map. It's onto Alpha now to see if he can carve out that spot, but MaKo is not to be removed. Cemented into his spot. The spray now might be messy, but the damage is done. There's no way in hell he's reclaiming that. MaKo to make the play when it mattered most, when time was fully against them. And all you got to do is survive. DRX They stem that bleeding.
So DRX looking to fight over A lobby, expecting that to be the location.
Flashback again.
What a
Kaajak!
shot!
Crashing into it. Oh my! And the damage done is just overwhelming. It's too much to counteract. It's taking absolutely everything for DRX to remain in the game. The FNATIC are so willing to just walk all over them.
As soon as there's a little bit of extra pressure, that saturate through early. Everyone on FNATIC guns out, watching for the squad. Watching for the play, ready to punish at all times. He's to play with as well. This is where it gets completely out of control for DRX. They're going to need something huge to get back in this game.
That's the acknowledgement that Freeing was looking for, and he's going to be feeling this now. If the dimensional drift popped off early, it's again a pace increase by FNATIC. Looking to clear most of the way in through the cage, and they spot out exactly where Freeing is playing, but he's going to try and take the play here. What is going on? Lit up Freeing, really being ISO. Boaster! It's making matters and taking him into his own hands. Smoke blooms, blossoms, the recall just saves the day. Damage being done though on either side. Dimensional drift. It's a decision to be made here. Choosing to use it, DRX is sending it, flying forwards. It's getting that field, spots out the two of them. One is missing, flash into the back. Oh my! And this is FNATIC fully taken. Guns. There's no chance in a position like this, but with Alpha down and out.
Well, you asked for a hero. Flashback was that early in the tournament for DRX.
Steps up, drone spots it, taking fight forwards. Not the gun for the job. Guardian just can't do it. It's a lot of damage done. Kaajak barely alive, but he's DRX players now making sure to seal up the gaps.
FNATIC playing slightly faster, going deeper, and offering DRX early fights, early engagements.
There's no reason to take risks still.
No.
The two players up, Freeing is very far forwards.
Yeah, in a 5v3, just drop back and play off. They can play off the trip.
Could get caught here.
You can feel the nerves in this game.
No way. Fake clone, you're not doing it to him. Not like this. There's no way. There's no way. Surely maintained. I mean, that spells it out. The mental composure, the state of affairs for FNATIC themselves. They're still believing like they can win at any moment. Chronicle would have to do it in a 1v5. For now, I think DRX can breathe that sigh of relief.
For a moment, but like we were talking about earlier, it takes everything for DRX just to fend off what FNATIC are doing.
Yeah, they're barely keeping their heads above water.
VIP.
Gotta know that the fight could be taken here. That's an ult as well. Claimed out into the corner. Hinder dropped down at their feet. Drone tags. A lot of damage done. HYUNMIN could be in a spot of bother. Calling for the call. What a shot is that? Just takes the peek anyway. It's a predictable play with a lockdown now. It's going to clear out most of the way into the A site. DRX. How do they play it?
How do you get back in against Chronicle's ult? They're going to waylay all this.
They can try and fight this. There's 3 seconds left. Use just to try and slow down the approach to make sure that they can't scale, but that is entertainment into the back anyway. Can we fake pressure? DRX holding it down, rooted to the spot, unwilling to give an inch. And time bled out of them. There's no pivot options, there's no chance for it. DRX are finding ways to claw back in.
What a sick read from DRX there. There is a tiny gap for them to be able to play in heaven and in hell. I need to be perfect.
Spam goes either way, goes both angles. Kaajak feeling like he needs to take the matters into his own hands and win that fight up, but his flashback does him in. The adversary dismissed. And now all grouping up. FNATIC looking to explode on B.
Into a B exec potentially here. Oh no, maybe going garage. This trip has been up for basically the whole half, waiting, begging for Boaster to TP into it.
Avoided for now. It's mollies on either side, trying to see if they can carve a path in. Pressures here, but it just feels like it's the one player. It's a fake that's being played by FNATIC. They're trying to make it feel like it's just Alpha into the front, the paranoia. Forwards into the cage! Oh! They made their match! Double TP up, and it's a Boaster. Finger on the trigger a little bit faster towards it, but it's getting whiffy. Down into these tiny details. It's going away at DRX. Crashes in Alpha, forced to retreat and seeing if they can escape the ire, but it is just impossible. They've got into a successful post plant. Drone takes the lead. Clone off onto another level of this one. Flashback hears it. It's signs of life. A lot of pressure and Freeing needs help. He needs it now. Bullets raining down as a paranoia forwards, but they anticipate it. They bide their time in a temper moment. FNATIC have found that opening, and it's going to take heroics, but MaKo can't compete. Not against it. FNATIC primed, the pit lay it down, flashback finished. FNATIC surely have done it. All the way down to the wire. It requires miracles now from BeYN and HYUNMIN. Sharpshooting is a given to even stand a chance, but look at the murk, look at the gloom you have to try and get past. Chronicle so keen to punish, so eager for the blood, and this is it, Haven! You have to shake it all off. The pressure, the expectations that you're weighing upon yourselves. Entire tournament long, DRX have been taking it one step at a time, but with an early kill like in the driving seat, the ball in their court.
Freeing
They
feels
wait
like
to
he
let
has
it
to make a
spew.
play.
Yeah, and he's essentially almost overstepping himself, barely getting out of there.
Escapes and Flashback through the teleport, making it feel like it was his clone. Does crashies clear this corner? He's been diligent, but he backs it up.
Timing to be taken here by Flashback. Potentially against a drone. They've missed each other. Now the onus on Flashback to see what he can do. Pressure apply potentially. Xiao's control still there for DRX, and he's found it. Doesn't wait it out, just wants to take the kill, and a shot straight away. White face in the end, ghost aim! It's just going all over the place. Doesn't matter how much you tip-tap away. B site entirely open now for the taking. He's kind of got that early ground.
Yeah, he's so deep, isn't he?
And MaKo, will it be anticipated? Not quite. Doesn't expect them already to be that deep here. This is DRX getting cut out one step, one player at a time.
And now in a 2v4 that will be a nightmare to recover. They don't know if there's a player deep towards elbow. Could be in any positions all around the site. And crashies still with a bunch of util to work with. kaajak with a flash. FNATIC pushing and pulling on the pistol round, finding those gaps and those openings.
And how do you even play this? No smoke to work around here. Everybody ingratiated themselves into the deeper corners and the distance, not to all five.
I mean, this was just straight up greedy, I think, from BeYN. Look at the wide swing, though, from crashies.
Yeah.
I mean, that's confidence. That's a player with experience who knows that...
Seeded, they want kaajak so online ASAP. Deep drone, that's a saturate refight, Cord 4. TP out, but they've left Alpha out in the middle of nowhere. Boaster! What a step up from the IGL.
He forced a bulldog, and he's come away with a potential round win. And look at crashies. Look at all the space he's gathered towards the back of A. Freeing is on an island.
He is. So tight in the corner here. Clearance will spell defeat. Here's the pressure, here's the footsteps, wall goes up. Crashies all the way around to the corner. It's getting cleared out. They know roughly the position. Gotta suspect that something was up, especially with crashies in such a deep spot, and none the wiser.
MaKo again, same as the pistol round, rotating back to the site.
Conversion.
And here, the gap was all the way through. Lamb's just sat inside a Astra Star.
I don't really know what's going on DRX. They need some sort of hit back, okay.
Sure.
That's one way to do it. If
Just
the
hit the
players start
shot.
hitting. Might be signs of life yet. Hyunmin, you are hard committed. Let's get the info he's looking for. There was a smoke blooming in his face just before.
2 recall stars. He might be tempted to push back in. Those recalls might make him think that FNATIC have left.
Looking like it, but no, disengage, pull back, and away.
Well, I think partly the reason why they're happy here is because BeYN's jiggle peeking towards B long and getting them good info. So it feels like it's still going to end A.
Crashies, hold on, what's going on here? There's fights to be happening across the board. Towards this A site, Sours are sent flying forwards up until Lamps. Hyunmin, hard committed, tucked tight, and that is insanity! He's up for an ace and around like this!
So that, I guess, will get the job done. Brent, still though, no one on DRX out of their seats. No one on DRX, from what I could see, particularly popping off. He's committed to this one.
Hold on, Chronicle's watching. Chronicle's watching, and look at that. Primed and ready onto it. It's picture perfect with a crosshair placement, and even Boaster with his attack side up, laying claim to his life. There's only so much you can do from a spot like this. Hyunmin might be forcing the issue again. Sidestepped. Out of the eye of it, at least for now. Life was going to be sidestepped. Horn forwards again, sees close quarters. crashies, more than ready. It's going to be that 5th round added up to the tally because FNATIC are not done.
Where BeYN was just jiggle peeking B long. It's tucked up a bit closer in short.
Not broken, 2 plays lying in wait. BeYN is trying to make a play. Util into the hands, tries to adjust the aim. It's crashies. Left to contain, it's an even trade out.
It's a very solo effort though.
It is, and it's all feeling like heroics. Nothing really joint together from DRX, but maybe heroics is what it will take. Flashback. Alpha gone. Out of the fight for now, but that operator still deadly and still goddamn dangerous. Close to gets his weapon into his hands. You're playing right into the palm of his hands.
Flash to reclear. So DRX with some information.
Crashies
MaKo
gone.
holds strong.
MaKo up. Way out to into the open with the smoke dissipating. He spotted this player out, dimensional drift forward! No way!
Sorry!
It's all gone wrong!
How has Boaster managed to punish Flashback there?
Chronicle forwards taking a step, but this is free and crosshair placement impeccable, but it's a guessing game. His Boaster could be landing anywhere. He's gambling onto the A side, excuse me.
Fairly far away. Boaster not with a great weapon for the job, though.
And he's still going to be left guessing where could he be, but he's taking risks now to reposition. Has stars to work with, and delay the plant. Big reposition. Wrapping all the way around. Here's it. Concuss into the pull. Disrupts it enough and buys him time. He's going to move on. It's knife out behavior. And Freeing still left guessing, but he's guessing incorrectly. The gambit going wrong. Smoker propped up. Showers at the TP, but that is going to be the snake bite, but it doesn't slow it down. What is that? Unbelievable!
For FNATIC. What's going on there?
Boaster.
Oh, he's outplayed him.
Having an absolute life game.
Oh,
Life out, anticipating it.
Oh, he's done him.
He's 8-3 right now. When Boaster's playing like this, there is
Trying
no...
to get him on the line.
Two players, double prowler, broken early, bullets are raining. Chronicle, he's hunting, he knows he's there. Caught into the corner, the defense from BeYN. Horn broken, sees there still, it comes down to the reactions, and he can't handle it. Not against the heat that's being turned up. Crashies. He knows what it takes to deliver a team to a grand finals, especially on the biggest stage of the year. And kaajak can just lie in wait. It's all too predictable. It's all too easy. The DRX are left scrambling, wondering how the hell do we find our way out of this one. MaKo with his back against the wall, in a rock in a hard place. It's crashies just forcing the issue. He's hammering the nails into the coffin with every single kill, with every single round.
Spike planted.
The 1v4 again, miracle plays, ordered up, but can Freeing deliver? One player found, 3 more to deal with. TPs, misinformation, sowing it into their minds, and what a flick and adjustment.
Uses Molly. And then, of course, he's got the orbital strike in the back of his pocket, too.
30 seconds left. Star's going to be dropped down out of Dimensional Drift again to layer out a path to success. Or even the Cosmic Divide is seeing it. Everything being used. Conversion pass to slow down the approach. It's a flash in the face of MaKo. He can't withstand it. It's too much. He turns up all the way. You're out of the bloody pan and into the fire at this point. It's up to HYUNMIN to see if he can deliver it. Nightfall, ults, everything being invested. It's a last hurrah and a last chance at that. DRX, they got to win this out and they need to do it now. Bullet through the box, that's another kill claimed, and it's going even at that with a 2v2.
Another flash still.
Rapid action, stars lay it down. It's never ending. The pressure being pushed. One tap, forces it to pull, finding it. Seconds being bled out, stun connects. Chronicle slinking in from behind. The classing calling that's being worked by Boaster.
That's a really good indication of BeYN defaulting.
kaajak, it's a fight taken. It's just a stun off the contact. Even if kaajak is alone, it's a gate crash to get out. There will be no trade in sight. And again, risk to be taken. It's Freeing.
Oh, yeah.
Stepping forwards. Might be able to catch the timing again as back's turned towards him, but he fires too soon! And he's lit up on either side of things. kaajak rejoining the rest of the pack. One last chance here, but MaKo's not even going to get it. With the Molly lay it down, A short control is theirs.
Time is ticking.
It's FNATIC that are working him like a fiddle though.
Seconds left.
HYUNMIN forwards onto the angle. It needs to be sharp, needs to be more. Stunned up into the corner. Alpha takes it. BeYN towards the back. It's left into that 2v2 for one last chance to really correct the course. FNATIC sidestepping, dwindling into the fight. Damage done to all of them from behind. MaKo
Taking the challenge.
Now there, he's eager for that fight. Feels like he has to redeem himself perhaps. What a util collapsing onto A short. Deadly trap, and even deadlier still, there's multiple layers to this. Players lying in wait like crashies. kaajak gone though, that's Freeing forwards, but no follow-up onto HYUNMIN. This is disjointed at best, yet DRX are still making the best of it. Find their way forwards, smoke dissipates, and with it the kills are claimed.
He's just backed it up now. He was thinking about going through the TP.
Lash Prowler, and there's a squeeze occurring. Out from the short angle, double dash up towards the top, kaajak. Tight, again, he can't actually escape out of that spot, so the spam is enough with the traces. Chronicle forwards again, Chronicle, goal! My God, man, Flashback now is really going to be forced to answer back as best as he can in a spot like this, but it's just... And then it all just becomes a little bit too real. Even if you were playing with a house money!
Have to do this one at 4v5. NRG were winning a bunch of them against FNATIC, but DRX got to go through A nasty crossfire setup here.
How do you deal with it? kaajak tucked up here. Chronicle's going to be forced fight out into the open. That's a shot that does get claimed. Familiar position. kaajak still playing here. Will get traded out in the end. Even exchange at that. 3v3. DRX still to get that plant down, and the pressure is relentless. The Util still coming out, and Alpha creeping from behind. He's found it. The right time to strike with HYUNMIN gone. Comes out to the shots, and he needs to be landed now. DRX trying to carve a path, trying to carve anything at all. But 12 rounds is an trail at the end. Dimensional drift earned up. It's all or nothing now for DRX. Taking it forwards here, but FNATIC gearing up themselves. Down into a short angle. Cron spotted out, outside of it. That's a judge in your face, and the trades are coming in thick, fast, and ready already. BeYN is running all over them, but shots in the back, shots in the dark. Oh! That's surely done it. FNATIC, the uncrowned kings, are looking for that final trophy.